What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phase 6, your source for music, business, motivation, and support. Today we got another episode of Ask Sirr Love, and I got a dope question from a young lady. I believe it's a young lady, could be an old lady, I don't know your age, but I got a question from what I believe is to be a lady because the name is Mecelhinney. I believe that's the correct way to say it, and so I know that we don't have as many women watching the platform, so when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I gotta answer this question. So let's jump into it. And the question is, do the managers take care of the music videos and pick the wardrobe and so on? Which is a very refined, specific question. I appreciate that. Let's jump into it. So do the managers take care of the music videos, pick the wardrobes, and etc., etc., etc.? The answer to that is, of course, yes. Yes, if that is a skill set that you have. Now, a lot of times, most stylists in the game are women. A lot of times, stylists in the game are also gay men. So it just kind of depends on your skill set and what you do. I'm assuming as a woman that you probably have an eye for wardrobes or for styling and for these types of things. That's why you probably ask the question and not 100% say yes. If you have that skill set, bring it to the table. As a manager, you're taking your top skills and you're using your top skills as an asset to figure out how to break your artist. You're not going to be able to do everything. You have to know how to do a little bit of everything, but the things that you're great at, you have to lead with. So if you have a great eye for styling, then all of your clients are going to have just this amazing look, and that's going to be one thing that differentiates them from other artists in the space, is that their look is better than everyone else's. If you have that talent, please utilize it. I know for me personally, just like Diddy, I gotta bring stylists in because that's not my thing. Hell, I don't dress myself, much less anybody else. So if you have that skill set, I recognize how important it is to understand how patterns and colors and fabrics and textures go together to catch people's attention, to give them a perception about the artist, to all these different artistic concepts associated with styling. It's a very important talent, and if you have it, yes, please use it. Now, from a video perspective, same story. If you have the ability to write great treatments, you have the imagination, you have the vision that's required to create a video work that is able to tell a story or convey a message or convey an emotion or capture attention or spark controversy or any of the other things that are important in the process of building a treatment, or that is very detailed and easy to execute. A lot of times you can have great concepts and horrible execution, and if you have the ability to do these things, 100% yes, bring it to the table. The only caveat I have to anything that I just said is that you need to get a buy-in from the client. The artist has to see the value in what you do and decide that this is something I would like you to take on. This is something I would like you to be a part of. Please take this off my hands. I don't want to deal with it, or let's do it together, or whatever that relationship is. If the artist isn't buying in, it's not going to work. You're going to have to let the artist do it on their own, maybe fall on their face a couple times before they give you a shot, or maybe the artist does it and they're just great at it, but it's just a different vision than what you have. And at that point, it goes back to a lot of other concepts that I stated about management. You guys have to marry your vision. If their vision is here and yours is here, you got to try to get here. But the truth is, you're going to be over here because it's the artist at the end of the day that drives things. And so if you cannot get down with how the artist wants to do business or how they want to create their art, or if you're not truly supportive of the end product that they want to create artistically because you yourself have an artistic vision, then maybe this isn't the client that you should be working with, because you shouldn't be distorting your own artistic vision if that is your primary skill, because that's going to make you a weak manager. If your ability to make an artist creatively better is a strong asset of yours, you're losing one of your assets out the gate if the artist is not willing to allow you some type of creative control in their process. So this is something that you have to think about. I know I kind of took it a couple of different places, took it out the context. It was a simple yes or no answer, but I want to give you more context because you're not the only person that's working with somebody in some capacity that also wants to say so in either the visuals or the clothing or the makeup or the hair or the music or the beats or the whatever. You want to be able to use your assets. If you have that ear, You need to be able to come to the studio and say that beat's whack. I don't like that shit. The song's great, the beat's whack. We need a new track. You need to re-record the song on a new track. Because that gives you that A&R skill that you have right there will separate your artist's music from everyone else. These skills also make you more valuable to the client because the client will recognize what you're able to do, and in your absence, the client will realize how important your skill set was to their process. Man, my songs don't get the same reaction now that so-and-so is gone. Wow, my videos don't get the same reaction now that so-and-so is gone. Wow, my outfits they're just not as fly as they were when so-and-so was here. Man, I saved a lot more money on this when I was working with so-and-so. Whatever your skill set is, you want it to shine to the point where it's undeniably present. Right? So that way, if a person were to remove it, if you're really good at what you do, they'll think twice about even removing you out the situation because they already know what it would cost them to let you go. And if they ever did let you go and you're not, your skill set is not so powerful, or the situation is not strong enough to hold you, and they did let you go, they're going to immediately start to notice, man, we might need to get them back. Maybe I'm tripping. Because at the end of the day, artists are very fickle. They're going to be all over the place. They're going to do a lot of different things. And if you're able to consistently add value at any one particular strength, hold on to it and persist at it. All right? I don't know everything, but I know a lot about a little and a little bit about a lot. I'm always trying to give you guys everything that I got. If you want me to answer your question, please go to Twitter, FazeVI_6 or Space6_VI, whichever one it is. It's going to pop up on the screen. Make sure that you reach out and send us a question, #ASL for Ask Sirr Love, and we will see what we can do. Send me a text if you got any questions as well. We can also help out that way. I'm out.